as I mentioned in the previous video, I believe everyone in this world have their own unique strength. And in the near future, using what kind of skill you have, how to efficiently use Photoshop or Illustrator or any kind of creative tool, any kind of tool, AI can do it faster than you. But whether or not good is the judging, is the choosing, is the taste. What we can do is to find what is better, what is based on our own taste, what kind of idea can emerge based on your taste with the machine's endless answers. That you choose the endless answers and you find your best self, your best expression. That's the goal for us to thrive in the AI era. Everyone have this eager and this burning passion inside, probably is erased or quiet down because of life is just pretty hard, and a lot of people probably wanted to do something but they don't have time for it. Trust me, because of AI you can definitely use your free time to have conversation with AI to find your deep desire that you never thought you can do, and using all these tools in the future that we can build app or any kind of project you want with the help of the AI. And I'm here for you. I really truly want to help you to find this deep core desire, the thing you are meaning to do. And yeah, so today's video, let's figure that out. I will show you some exercise I've done and I think it's really useful. So let's get started. In the last video, I talked about how because of algorithm, the images things that we see online is very easy to distract us because we think that's our taste, but actually just the sense of the marketing. Even if you think this is a trend, I catch it very fast, but that trend is just built by algorithm. To be able to stand out, maybe perhaps one day you can make your own trend. You need to figure out what is your own taste. And then that's very easy to do with the help of AI, which is when you scroll online, you can save the photo that make you stop and make you truly feel something, and or Pinterest, any kind of platform. Just consciously thinking about things that you see, screenshot it and make a mood board. Once you have the mood board, and then run it with ChatGPT. Please go check my video for details. This is like a summary of what I've done. And once you have the mood board, you just basically run through ChatGPT and give you the visual sketch DNA. And once you have the package ready, basically shows what kind of thing that draws your attention. And then that means something inside of you. Maybe you don't know what it is. So in my case, I have this like visual DNA sketch, obviously layout by ChatGPT. And once I have that mood board and then the layout of those elements, I will also run it through ChatGPT. And my question at this point is, ask me questions to help me understand the values, feelings, and direction behind my current aesthetic taste and my biggest life goals. So this is such a great question to ask ChatGPT to analyze, because what AI can do is based on all the data and the information you give, and then create the questions that trigger the inner voice from you. So look at there's 4 stages of questions that ChatGPT gave it to me. Stage 1, emotional mechanism. For example, first one is when you look at these images, which one feels closest to your inner self, not your outer identity, and why? And what memory or phase of your life do these visuals unconsciously echo? And the stage 2, the value core. So you're drawn to mystery and play. That's the analyzing of the image. Do you value clarity or ambiguity more in storytelling? Or if you aesthetic had a moral or a truth it wanted to teach, what would that be? The stage 3 is creative canvas. When you imagine what you mean to create, what medium feels more alive? Fashion or film, objects, digital art space, or story? And what kind of world do you want to build through your work? Surreal, utopia, nostalgic, romantic? And the stage 4, the life thread. When you picture your ideal life as a creator, what does a day look like? The environment, the people, the rhythm, the feeling. So since I started to have this idea of making AI to question me, I start to have so much question. Like even when I have a book, I was thinking what kind of book I want to read next. And ask ChatGPT, like, this is what I like. Ask me a question to figure out what the next book I want to read. And they would just give me a lot of questions, or any kind of project I want to create. I also use this strategy to ask ChatGPT to give me the great questions for me to dig into my inner core and thoughts and what I want, what I truly want. So I spend 30 minutes to half an hour every morning to write all these answers down as much as I can. I give as much details as I can because I want to give a lot of information to AI to analyze. That will give I usually get better answer if I'm doing that. I also like when ChatGPT give me the question is more like A or B. So it's just very easy to answer those questions. So if you want a certain structure of the question, you can also prompt in a way like, please ask me a question to choose A or B if you don't have time to write it down a lot of answers in your thought. But I personally suggest you to write more, because the more you write, sometimes when I write things on notebook, I can't believe I write that. Just some of the thoughts, I'm like, oh my God, did I just write that? I don't know about you. Maybe some people prefer to write on computer, but for me, writing on notebook is just so much easier to get my thought, the unconscious thought out there. And then I screenshot it and upload it to ChatGPT, let ChatGPT run through, or Gemini, doesn't matter, to analyzing and give me the answers. And after I give the answer, I basically say, based on my answer and my taste patterns, what kind of creative world am I meant to build? Then the AI just gonna give you the best answer. Of course, I will share this PDF with you that with all the prompt and process. And if you try, please let me know, because I wanted to help more people like you to figure out your creative core and what kind of creative career you want to build in the near future. So this is a very important step. So for my creative world is the emotional architecture of imagination. And it says you're meant to build worlds, not just visuals. It's the space, digital and or emotional, where people feel transformed, playful, and safe to be curious again. Your taste lives where fantasy meets feeling, or design is not decoration, but invitation to dream, to discover, and to feel. It's really good. Like, this is what I really feel, and I want to build the space to curate this space for people to feel, oh my God, like I didn't know I can feel this way when I use AI, because it's such a stressful thing, but actually it's not. I think AI is the best creative partner to work with us, because think about it, you don't have a one-on-one coach or a one-on-one person beside you 24 hours to answer all your questions or patiently ask you all the questions to dig out what you truly want to be, right? Whenever I work with client, seriously, I just bring a lot of questions. The beginning of every project we work with, like either branding or event in the space or augmented reality, virtual reality, is always translating the brand voice into some kind of medium for majority people to perceive. And everything starts with questions. So the question is so important, because if you don't know the answer or the core things that you want, it's really hard to build visuals or any kind of medium on top of it. Trust me, it's really, really important. And this is really good exercise. So I get my mission statement. I build space of emotional architecture where imagination feels real, where ambiguity becomes comfort, and where everyone can rediscover their creative child. Through taste, we don't decorate life, we shape consciousness. Yeah, ChatGPT wrote that. And then it is how I feel. So I think this exercise just helped me so much. At the step 4, I also write down, like, keep refining over time. That's how your creative purpose will emerge, which means this kind of conversation you can't just have once and you figure out. And then depends on what kind of work you're doing. My point is, no matter what kind of question you're asking, trust me, I think you need to figure out what makes you truly happy to do. Maybe the creative core, it sounds pretty abstract at this moment and you feel like it's nothing related, because I've done this before and I feel like I have had conversations like this with AI all the time, but it didn't really align with exactly what I want to do. Over the time, because I have this idea in my mind that is probably my creative core. And then I am building a space in this YouTube space, but I was really focusing on clients, and I think it's not really connected. All of a sudden, my world that I built this YouTube channel and online and helping everyone in this world who are lost in AI era start to connect with the people I work with as a client. So once it's aligned, everything just starts to make sense, and everything you see, it starts to build on top of what you already do, just getting clear and clear. Now I feel so excited. It's so interesting because before, when every week I want to make a video to talk about my experience using AI, but there is no core message that I can find. All I can do is catching up new technology and then talk about my experience. But now I feel like I know my core belief. I know who I want to help. I know what I'm passionate about, and I know what makes me happy. All these elements are connected, and it's just a matter of time for me to reach out to any of you in this world to truly help you to find that core belief and this core strength, so everyone can become their own boss and doing things that they love. So taste is your inner calling. If everyone can figure out our inner calling, we will not be afraid to create anymore. Or when I talk about create, I'm not talking about how you paint or you make a visual. No, you can create a whole universe based on what you truly care and love with the tools of AI. So let's slowly get there. I really hope we can build this together, and I am here for you. If you have any questions or your thought, please comment on my video. I'm happy to answer it. And in the coming new year, I will make one-on-one sessions with people through Zoom call or anything like that. I'm really hoping this can help you out there. Please subscribe my channel for new updates every week. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.